Sir Brady. Oh yeah.
Hey, guess what I'm doing instead of studying or doing actual work that I need to do to pass my university course so I don't end up in the working world without a degree in something? This. It's 5 things you missed. Let's get started. Number 1. Archaeologists have identified a 3,200-year-old cheese found inside an ancient Egyptian tomb. The BBC reported the research team found a solidified whitish mass on a collection of jars in the tomb of Thames, a high-ranking Egyptian official from the 13th century. This discovery was significant as no cheese had previously been found in ancient Egypt before, and it could be the oldest cheese residue on Earth. The tomb is located at the Saqqara necropolis near Cairo and was first unearthed in 1885. The tomb was lost due to shifting sands and was rediscovered in 2010. Scientists also found evidence of a bacteria from an infectious disease called brucellosis, which comes from consuming unpasteurized dairy products. A Missouri nun smuggled 2 pounds of cocaine into Australia using her high heels, but claims she was duped into the act by a mysterious man she met online named Hendrik Cornelius. You can never trust those old-timey names. Despite exchanging hundreds of texts with Cornelius, Woodrum had never met the man face to face. A classic catfish scenario. And her lawyer claims she was just a vulnerable woman who had been perved on. Woodrum pleaded guilty in January to importing a commercial quantity of border-controlled drugs. Meanwhile, her father, who lives in Illinois, said his daughter's arrest was a big shock to the whole family. It came out of the blue, and I'm just hoping the best for her. Number 3. Guadalajara has made it harder to police sexual activity in places like parks, alleys, entertainment venues, and cars by ordering cops to look the other way most of the time. The change is that officers can only intervene in such instances if they have received a specific complaint from a third party who feels uncomfortable. In Mexico, there are no reliable statistics to say how common public sex actually is, in part because such cases almost never make it to the judicial system. Instead, they're settled on the streets by bribing cops to avoid a trip down to the station. What are very common, however, are the stories of police demanding bribes from young people over more tame behavior that is well short of intercourse and would be better described as making out. So I think it's good that now they have to have proof of someone was really doing something bad to have them taken away. Number 4. James William Matias has been charged with institutional sexual assault, indecent assault, and corruption of minors, 5 counts, after a police investigation. Although at first glance the reports come across as quite familiar, several of Matias' victims reported that Matias would pull the students from other classrooms when those classes had substitute teachers. He would reportedly have them recite an oath in which they were instructed to call Matias master and say they would obey him. One of the victims reported that Matias instructed her to repeat the phrase, "I will obey you, master," and "I will obey your commands, master," while the two were alone in his classroom. Matias reportedly recorded several of the interactions on his computer, while the victims repeated the phrases. He also allegedly gave the victim a crown to wear on her head and a wand and a stuffed animal to hold in her hands. Matias had been an elementary school teacher with that specific school full-time since 2003 and is scheduled in court for his bizarre acts. Number 5. Former Olympic swimmer and 2-time gold medalist Clete Keller used the app WAG to find a dog sitter and very much regretted the decision when he came home to find 2, not 1, but 2 shirtless men on his couch with personal lubricant and a camera. Keller spoke with Colorado Springs Police Department on the subject. "My house stunk. There were the 2 aforementioned shirtless guys. There were bodily fluids on my couch. And the dog sitter was taking a shower. Oh, and by the way, his dog Jimbo was locked in a room sitting in his own piss." You're disgusting people, but don't treat the dog like that. When the dog sitter was interviewed about the lube, she said, in a not convincing explanation,
different things that, I do in my personal time, and I didn't think to put it back in my car.
On top of her interview, there was also a very carefully worded apology released. "I'd like to apologize to him for making him feel like I violated his house, because that wasn't my intention. I misinterpreted the information and I had guessed over when I shouldn't have. I could only imagine what Jimbo could have been witnessing. What a poor dog. Just Thank you guys so much for watching 5 Things You Missed from the month of August. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to click the like, comment, share, subscribe, and the bell icon to get instant updates on every video I do. If you want to watch any previous 5 Things You Missed, click the I button or over there for more of them. And as always, if you want to watch the last video, it's over there. Thanks for watching. My name is Paris. This is Sir Brady. Stay classy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.